So, today is an important topic as we enter into, we are in the holiday season, and there are a few key things that I want to share with you on how to have your just incredible, most amazing Thanksgiving, Christmas holiday season. What I find so often is that women in particular will stress this time of year. And it's really important, the things that I'm about to share with you that are really going to support you in having the best experience that you can have this year. So for those of you that are new to me, I'm Melissa Kathryn. I am a reinvention expert and coach supporting women in midlife to truly step into who they've always been meant to be, to live the life of their dreams. And so we do full holistic. This is a mind, body, soul, spirit programming here. Say hello. Let me know where you're coming in from. It is so good to see everybody. What's up, Jacqueline? We've got Cody here. Cody, it's so good to see you. All right. So as we're coming in, a few things. This holiday season, I want to remind you that you are in control of your reality at all times. You are in control of your physical state. So today I'm going to share with you 5 key things that you can do to not only stay stress-free, but to truly embody and be the version of you that you want to be. I specialize in identity, and identity is I program who I am. So I want to share with you exactly how we're going to do that, and also simple key things to do to stay embodied and in the energy of what you're wanting to create. So first and foremost, I want you to actually take time to script how you want this holiday to go for you. You're going to do it from the end state. You're actually, in any questions that you have, I'm seeing them come through. And it's so good to see you. Alexis, we've got Christina. I know we're on a few different platforms. I'm going to try to stay focused and give you as much bang for our buck as we can. And let me know any questions, and I will answer them as they come in. So first and foremost, for you to have the best holiday, it is scientifically proven that when we put a pen to paper, it works. I cannot tell you, inside our membership academy with clients, I've been doing this for 20 years. They will always say to me, Melissa, when I write down what I want, it just happens. And they're like, and then I said to them, then do it every day and it will come in for you. So I want you to really go from the end state, though. This is the key. You're not scripting in real time. I hope. You're actually, understand that you are the creator of your reality. You're writing what happens next. So you're actually going to write from the end state. You are on the plane flying back from seeing family. You're in the car. It's the night, like you're back in your bed. The holidays are done, whether you hosted, whether you went somewhere. Apply these same things for Christmas, for any and all holidays, and for life in general. You're going to write, I'm so happy and grateful that blank, blank, blank happened. I'm so happy and grateful. And you're going to write about it as if it is already done. Now, here's the key to amplify this, to bring it to life. You're not only going to script as part of it, you're going to do it from the end state. So what you wanted already happened. So if everything went the way that you wanted it to, you didn't gain any weight, you were happy, you stayed confident, you felt your heart is lit up, everyone got along, it went off seamlessly, you stayed connected to your health goals, you took time for yourself, you prioritized yourself, you're going to write all this down. And for those of you that hate writing, because I always get well, I'm not a journaler, can I put it in my computer? It really does matter to put a pen to paper. It is truly scientifically proven. And there's different heart coherence. So the Heart Math Institute, the heart is the brain of the body. There's an emotional connection that happens when we actually put the pen to paper, because especially for those of you that struggle to visualize, you'll notice that as you write something out, you're actually creating a vision in your mind. And when you create a vision in the mind doesn't know the difference between a dream or reality. So when you start to create a vision in your mind and then you bring it to life with the emotion of this happened, like it actually happened. Oh my God, this is amazing. The mind doesn't know the difference. When we program the cells to bring it to life emotionally, now it's like, oh, so see everything that you want having happened. See that everybody got along great, that maybe you met the love of your life, like whatever these things are that you are wanting for you, see them as having come in and being done. And what would that feel like? Now, this is the thing. The feeling state is the end state. Manifestation is nothing more than what we believe, but you only believe what you feel to be true. So in order for it to come true for you, you have to get into the emotional state of this is what happened. And when you get into the emotional state of I had a stress-free holiday, everything went great, well, then that's actually what becomes the emotional life in the body. When we can amplify what we want to have happen with the emotion, that's like the chef's kiss. That is the, I have now cinched in this manifestation to come to me. It's so good to see you guys. Let me know any questions as I'm going. I know I see that there's so many coming in. I'm going to try to answer as many as possible. I want to go through all five key principles. So first and foremost, you're going to script from the end state and you're going to bring it to life with the emotion. Okay. And what we're doing here, for anybody new that's coming in, we're talking about how to have a stress-free holiday. You hit that goal weight and you want to keep it. That's what we're doing here. You want to feel confident around people. That's what we're doing here. So remember, you are the creator of your reality. We've got to come from the end, right? It's so true that we default our identity if we don't have a clearly defined future, right? Dr. Joe Dispenza says that all the time. I can't say it enough. It's so true. If you aren't clear on what you want to experience, then you will end up defaulting and letting life happen to you. And then you will be sitting there trying to keep up. Instead, why we script in advance is because we're actually saying this or something better. Like, this is what I want or something so much better. Bring it in. Help me have it happen for me. Like, that's what I'm wanting. And then when we bring it to life and we see your family all coming together and everyone's around the table, and we allow just deep gratitude for their health and their happiness, and you bring that to life in your body, I program myself so much that even as I just said that, I had chills because I've done this. Like, then it's already done. It's like saying it's this or something better. It's already done. So now we know that that's what we're going to do. Next, what I really want you to be aware of as you go into this holiday is how you want to prioritize yourself. A few key things I always say: you have to prioritize yourself before anybody else. And for my busy moms and entrepreneurs and everybody else in here, understand that may mean you get up 10 minutes earlier, 30 minutes earlier. Go for that walk that you need. Go for journal in the morning, meditate, do breath work, but get in front of your day. Do not connect into social media and have pull over your phone while you're laying in bed. You are literally dropping the most potent realm for manifestation and creation, which is right when we first wake up. That's when our mind is most malleable. That's when we're still kind of in this state where we haven't been hit with a barrage of thoughts. So we want to allow for those. Thank you so much for all the love, guys. We want to allow for those. And then I really want you to see that in this, you want to prioritize yourself. And what that does is it helps you to connect in first and foremost with yourself. And that's what's necessary in order for you to not be reactive to life. Remember, we are animals by nature. The thing that happens, and especially for women, if you are a master of your emotions, I've done a video on this. If you are a master of your emotions, then you are the creator of your reality, because then you're not reacting to life. And you're understanding that your emotions are nothing more than just fleeting responses, trauma responses, and energetic surges through the body. And when we can remove ourselves, take a step back and not judge them, and actually pause and drop in and ask, what do I want to have happen next? And because if I just react and I come from anger or frustration, I'm going to propel a whole thing here that I don't think I really want for myself for today. I want to enjoy today. So I want you to ask yourself, what do I need to prioritize myself? And then do it. Bring the tools with you if you're traveling. Have that journal in your bag. Put your sneakers, have the things that you need. If it's certain supplements and food, and take the time and be okay. You do not need to people please. So you don't need to stay up late or have that drink or eat that extra second plate because Aunt Peg made it and you feel bad. This is your life and you are the creator of what you experience. So remind yourself, I want to feel good in my body. So I'm not just going to be a yes to this. And I'm not going to stay up late if I want to get up early tomorrow. And if I do want to stay up late and have a drink, I'm going to. You are the creator. Go off of what feels good for you and what honors you, which brings me to my third point. I always teach my clients this. You want to bless your yeses and honor your nos. Bless your yeses and honor your nos. This is called having healthy boundaries. Everyone is going to be used to the identity of you. That's the yes girl, the people pleaser, the I'm sorry girl, the of course I'll bend over backwards. What do you need? The one that's always fixing everything. So I teach identity work. Ask yourself, who is the version of me that I want to show up this holiday? That is the best way to shift your identity and quantum leap and really make those bold moves, because remember, you get to be whoever you want right now. I had a client earlier and she goes, I want to be more sassy. I want to bring more sass in my life. I'm like, great, declare it now. She's like, well, I'd really like to be more confident. I go, well, what are you waiting for? See, we often have a belief of I need to lose the weight before I can have the confidence. I need to have the success. I need to have the following before I can embody this energy. It's all backwards. Embody the energy now, and then it will come. So really being in that space is going to be huge. Now, the next piece that's so important in blessing your yeses and honoring your nos, I want to know who is here, because healthy boundaries is the key. And if you want to join me, I'm going to go much deeper into these in my next live. So definitely stay tuned and come. And if you are liking what I'm teaching and you know that confidence and you want to shift into your next best state, and you know that your next level is right there, it's all about identity. Identity trumps manifestation. And this is why I put together my Black Friday bundle, my Become Magnetic bundle, which is my identity shifting mini course connected in with Living Limitless. And when you do that and you have these two, the membership, the live component with the identity, it is key. And this is coming out live. So if you want that, definitely DM me and I will make sure that you will get it, because the first 20 who get it get a special bonus and private time with me. And I am so excited. I can't wait to share this with you guys. It's all new. And you are hearing the announcement first. So, the other thing that I want to tell you in this space with embodying who you want to be and shifting your identity is pay attention to your posture. Pay attention to the way you carry yourself. Confidence is about who we embody and how we be. Don't go into the holiday like this. Notice your body language and how you're standing. And what your energy you're bringing into a room is what you will get back. Many say it's law of attraction. It's really law of projection. What I'm projecting out is what I will magnetize to me. So it's so important to be aware of our energy and what we're bringing in. And this marries beautifully with my other point around assumptions. Neville Goddard teaches it so well. Incredible thought leader. I've studied many of his teachings, I'd say all of them. Law of assumption, and really recognize this as you're going into this holiday. What assumptions are you already making about it? What assumptions are you making about family members, about your partner, about being single or being married, or about fear around if you're separated or divorced? What assumptions are you making about other people? Because don't we all just want a clean slate? And don't we not want to be judged for what we've deemed our failures or our shortcomings, or by who we've been in our past? So we want to give that same grace to everybody else. And that's such an important, not only is it a gift, but pay attention. And right now, even as I'm saying this, there are specific people in your field that you are already projecting how they're going to operate and be around you, and where you need to protect yourself and what you're going to do. Well, what if instead you revise the story and you assume the best and you have an inner conversation that cements that in? Because what you say to yourself internally is what happens externally. So I really, really want you to bring these points in, and I would love to hear from you which ones you're going to apply this holiday, which ones spoke to you, which ones do you know are going to be a game changer for you? Because even if you apply just one of these, even if you just did the scripting from the end state of it's already done, it will happen. And that's the key here. I want to empower you to know that you are the creator of your reality, and everything you desire and so much more is available and can come for you right now because you said so. So declare it and then open up this or something so much better. And if you like this, please subscribe, like, share it with a friend. Let me know and join me for our next live, and subscribe because I put out videos like this literally all the time. Sorry. I love you guys so much. I have to get off to one of our reinvention calls and go and teach, and I will be back in later. All my love, and here's to a beautiful and blessed holiday. And if you want my Become Magnetic bundle and you want to be one of the first 20 to get the bonus, DM me and I will make sure that you get that bonus and that it's yours. All right, all my love, thank you so much for being here. Bye, guys.